Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. I've got a Blizzard Zero G 105 for you today, and this is a great option for a wider touring specific ski. We've seen a lot even within Blizzard's line with the hustle of these companies making more of a hybrid style touring ski, taking an existing footprint and making it lighter. Zero G still holds true to its own mold, shape, construction, and character to make it a specific touring model. There's not a whole lot of hybrid, hybrid stuff going on here. It's very specific to the touring and backcountry world, with not a whole lot of resort or lift served applications at all. This Zero G 105 much better suited with a tech specific binding, that Pintec binding, as well as a lighter weight touring boot as well. So your additional hard goods that you put on this do go a long way in creating the character and personality of the setup. This thing certainly functions better with the lighter weight additions in terms of the bindings and the boots. It is built with a lightweight Paulownia wood core. Paulownia is pretty cool because it has a very stiff flex for how light it is. And then by adding different carbon laminates to the mix, as they do in the Zero G 105, it really takes the stiffness to the next level and creates a very precise, agile, and maneuverable ski. So their Carbon Drive 3.0 has vertical stringers running through the middle, and then it uses these curved carbon. This upper laminate has curved carbon sections spaced throughout the ski. Anytime you're curving that carbon, you're adding to the stiffness. You're putting it in a three-dimensional format. So each and every movement that you put into the ski gets more directly translated to the edge and gives you better responsiveness overall. Full sidewall underfoot, and then that tapers to cap as it gets closer to the tips and tails. And then more of an angled edge, more of that taper, mainly to reduce weight, just taking material out. But pretty stiff overall flex here in this one. It does have more volume overall than like the Zero G 95, so there is just more material. Even so, 1,527 grams, pretty darn light. This is the 180, so light enough to be a very dedicated tourer, especially if you're putting those lighter weight bindings to pair with the boots as well. A little bit more rocker and taper than we see in the narrower Zero Gs, but again, nothing crazy going on here. Nice camber underfoot. That camber paired with the carbon goes a long way in making the ski very grippy, and if you're in technical zones with adverse conditions, that's where this carbon really comes in handy. Some longer rocker here than the narrower versions, but nothing crazy. More just to keep the ski, up and over and on top of the soft snow. Decent floater, but given the stiffness of it, it's not as good as something that's a little bit softer or more pliable. And then not a crazy amount of taper here. Pretty straight cut to the ski. That's going to lead to longer turn radius, 23 meters. And then some tail rocker, but not a ton. Certainly helpful to have at least this much tail rocker given the stiffness of the ski. If it wasn't there, it would be a little bit too grabby. So this adds some playfulness and fun to the mix. Some splay, not a ton. If you're touring, you want more of the skin to be in contact with the snow. And that's why most of these touring specific skis have less tail rocker than maybe some of their alpine counterparts. But overall, a great wider option for a backcountry specific skier. Normally this person is going to be, in the advanced and expert category because it's a specific model versus something that's a little bit more all-encompassing. So make sure you check out this Blizzard Zero G 105 here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.